So if you come out to your Ford Transit Custom, wherever it can be, probably even the Connect, to be honest. Any Ford, they're just well known for the foxes to munch them up. So if you come out and it won't let me start it because I've got to step out on that. Forget about rear door open. So if you got hill start and pre-collision, if you for vehicle is fitted with pre-collision, yeah, ignore the door bit. Hill assist as well. If that pop up, chances are the foxes has been at it and they munch one of your wire. So when you start this vehicle, you'll have your ABS, traction, and because this has got pre-collision would alight. So for diagnosis fault and to find out which sensor it was, obviously we run an ODB check and go from there. So I'll grab the closest diagnostic to my hand reach, and obviously because Ford being Ford, they're hitting the ODB on these new 20. So yeah, like I was saying, if you've got your ABS light on, traction light, collision light, sometimes even if you've got your parking sensors not working, chances are the foxes munch it up. On the new Fords, the ODB is down here. On the driver's side, you've got to remove the cover, which I did. I've been getting distracted left, right, and centre, mate. And you lot think, oh, Derek don't show me nothing. He says I'm going to show you, but he don't show you. I'm trying to. Scan out, it's going to scan quickly. Obviously got to put ignition on. It's the first scanner I could grab, quickest to my hand reach. Select Ford. Okay. Okay. So this appeal for all the Ford really, all the Ford commercial vehicles, even the cars, to be honest with you. I don't know what Ford is using in their wire that attract foxes, mices. KTM as well, it's the same thing. They've got the same issue, but they're not so bad because I think they're higher up or mainly hidden or cover. So the foxes don't really get in there. I even had a Yamaha ABS sensor got munched by the fox. Maybe the fox is hungry, I should just feed them, right? But yeah, maybe I should just feed them. Maybe they'll leave me alone or they come more. Then it's thing, come up with a couple ABS, PCM, so on and so on. So I'm gonna go with the PCM. I think I'll went into. I'm trying to do it quick as possible. Read code. Key on, ignition, engine, key on, engine off. Okay. Hopefully you can see this. Every time I try to show you guys something, it don't work. Doing my best here. So it's loading, doing its thing. So it's saying P1618. Incorrect response from immobilizer module. Incorrect response from secondary immobilizer, which is the ghost. I believe it's the ghost. I tried to fire it without the ghost. So that's why that's there. So if I go to ABS now, okay. Read data. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to do the sensor without resetting it to see if I put the sensor on and it fixes itself. Makes sense? So I got C0034 right front wheel speed sensor, and also got a U0100 lost communication with ECM, Powertrain control module 8. I'm not going to clear that in. I'm just going to come out of it, go back, Gonna leave it like this. I should clear it really. Anyway, got a couple other faults there, but I'm gonna ignore them. Passenger module, headlamp, and audio. I think they're just coincidence. But yeah, switch it off so we don't get that battery. Jack it up, take the wheel off, and go from there. That height, I think I'm comfortable working with. And if one of these things off, did they just pull off? Yeah, they just pop off. Never in my life ever took one of these off. This is the first time. So it's the first time for you, first time for me, the whole shebang. And maybe I should get a screwdriver to go behind. Okay, just pop off like a hubcap. And these bad boys, don't know, I think they're 17, I think they're 19. So I grabbed myself a 21, fits, nice. Make sure it's on undo. Don't undo it fully, wherever you I like to not undo it fully because it's just hold it
Hello,
in.
guys.
Hello, brother.
Hi.
The amount of time I stop and take and stop, I could build a whole bloody vehicle by then, not really, no, I wouldn't. So there's a trick with getting these wheels off. Someone teach me this. So you put a nut back in. Put a nut back in, not fully in, a little bit in. I don't know how this works, but he said to put it in like that, hit there, hit there, hit there. Still won't budge. Well, it did work when he showed me the trick. Normally it's not this bloody tight, I tell you that. The hammer is lighter than it, so that one nut is there just to stop it flying off. There you go. That was easy, huh? Why did you do that of us? Don't up. Just continue watching. Just continue watching. That's all. To be honest with you, someone showed me a trick. Put one of that in, maybe because it was the back wheel. Give it a couple of taps, and it come off. Now, yes, wheel off. So, look like it's going to need brake pads very soon. So, this is the sensor, the Fox Much, and this is triggering the issue. So, I need brake pads very soon. Brake pads? No, I don't like. Right. Why does it look so low? Yeah, it's alright. It's not about that much life. It's not much, but still enough. So where is this other piece of the sensor go? It normally goes, that's the brake sensor. So where's the ABS sensor go? Okay. I see it's in there. Like I said, it's first time doing this, people. Don't judge me. I'll try to show you where this is. So it's behind here. See it there? So let's get this in here a bit. What we're gonna do to make life easy, we think that's an 8 or a 10? I'm gonna go with a 10, but I know it's gonna be an 8. A big boy like me can't find a socket, so I'm gonna see first. This light I get tell off so many times if I drop it. So hopefully you can see there roughly what we're doing. So I'm gonna spray a bit of this on there. Probably not gonna do nothing on the outside, so I'm gonna try to get it on the inside. Yeah? Let's see, is it a 10? I feel it's an 8. It's an 8. Which is good. It's off a cheap set, but I don't need much power on this. My brother said lefty tighty, righty loosey. I don't understand that, to be honest to you. So it is an 8. I'm going gently, but most importantly straight. Okay, so before I remove it and get my new one, so that's the new one there, people, if you need the reference number. Genuine Ford ABS sensor. Could have bought a copy one, could I? Yeah, but I went with the original one because the van is still new and everything is original for now. But yeah, so went with the original one. Gonna put it in this little bad boy here. Be nice to get some. I'm trying to think of a way to stop the foxes from munching the wire again, because they munch everything. Knock sensor. They munch one of my knock sensor on my knock sensor. I think it's a knock sensor on the Transit, though, the van version of the minibus. But that's the story. This should just pop straight out. It did. Nice. Last thing you want to do is, but I don't think it will really interfere with anything. I would have put some WD in there, but I'm not sure if that will interfere with the sensor. I don't think it would, but keep it dry. Here's what it is. But what we'll do is put a bit of WD on the end of this, or maintenance spray, because I'm a bit special like that. I feel it's just easy to slide in. Someone's gonna tell me not to do it, sure. And if so, why? I always do it. I just feel it just lubricate the bolt a bit more. So if you did have to remove it in the future, won't be the past, but it'll just be easier, right? And what? That just hang there, no clipping, no nothing. Just hang up there like a Freemason. Yeah, don't know where that come from, but yeah. So I'm gonna tighten this up, put this back, because I get tell off for not putting back tools properly, but if I don't, I try to always put them back. I think that's tight enough. I don't have a small torque wrench, but I want to use a torque wrench on that anyway. But I'd like to start using torque wrench a bit more and stuff like that, because they are going to be a bit easier. Now you already see how that went in. I'm just unclipping this from that clip there. See if I can get you back out here with me, so you can roughly see what I see. See what I see, do what I do. I'm gonna turn the lights away. Can you see that? So I'm trying to get this little clip here. Normally you would use a screwdriver or something just to tuck it away, but being me, I'm just gonna try to pinch it down a bit up, and then pop it off. Probably don't even need it off though, really, but I want it off just to get extra leg room, to be honest. And then how does this come out here? I guess so. Well, it don't go down, it must go up. It's locked there though, so how? Look at the new one, look at the new one. So the new one's there, just clips in like that, yes. And it looked like it just push in, so maybe this does push down. I would put some WD in there, but I'm really trying to save the other gloves. I feel goes up. Need a small screwdriver. I need a small screwdriver to do it. So we've got an electric screwdriver here, and I believe if I pop that up in here, get some more lights going here. So I believe if I pop that up in here, like so, it'll pop up, right? And it does. Just wasn't strong enough to do it with my fingers. And this should now, it's popped up, it should now pop out. That's there like that. So up all the way. There's no other way for it to go. Okay, I just lift that up a bit and I feel like it released a lot of pressure already. Weird. That's not even budging. Just be careful not to put no pressure onto this side. This is actually what it's like, you know, to do these stuff. It's not all plain simple pull and go, all the dirt and everything on it, and then you end up with more headache than it's worth. This is actually one man fighting to do it. That ain't got a bloody clue. No, I didn't watch a video. I wish I did. Now. Oh, there you go. Made a funny noise, but I got it out, and that's that. The part number on this GQ6KA-KK31 2C204AA, and the part number on this KK31 2C204AA. So the part number is slightly different, but let's see. You think it made some performance gain? Hell no. But what I'm gonna do on this side, because these do help drive out corrosion and dirt, and like I said, you gotta be careful of them wires because they're only little, and the pressure that's on it, just in case. Obviously, try not to get none on your brakes. If you do, you'll have fun times. So that's there, and what you can do is pop that back in there. But sometime, what I was gonna say, you can do is put some WD or a bit of oil on there, slide straight in, but that slides straight in. always test, make sure it don't come back out easy. Last thing you want. I haven't got no lube, otherwise I would have put some lube on there, but I'll come back to that for another day. Now you're gonna step back. So that's the ABS sensor in there. There's not really testing as such because it's in there, right? So what's the test? You can't really test without putting the ignition on, dropping it, etc., etc. So there's no point in that. I done it, and if it didn't work, what am I gonna do? Leave the van here, order a new one, see what else it does? No. So I'm gonna put it back together. Normally you would test shit to make sure shit works. Otherwise, so you might end up in problematic. That's why I should do trade. It's actually new. Leverage to get in there. Up she goes, my brother. So the stock thing does make life easy because you just line it up, put it on, and away you go. But when there's no stock, getting a wheel on can be a difficult task, especially as a one-man thing. Now, I'm very particular. I like to put every bolt in by hand first. I'm just weird like that. Harder work, some people say. A lot of people just get the gun straight in there. Gunman they are. Scared of them people, to be honest with you. But yeah. So we've done it. Tighten her up. Don't leave it like that because it's not tight. What you're gonna do now, what I'll do is push it in, well, normally, and spin the wheel. And then if you push another end, well, this one don't do it. Normally it goes in a bit more. And I will make sure she's hand tight by giving her a little tap and just sit everything in neatly. Now, this is something that takes time when you're at the garage. It's all about speed, in and out. So if you're gonna do it yourself, you're gonna take your time, right? Otherwise, so what's the point? Now, I'm not tightening it with this, I am actually, but I'm just doing it a bit more than hand tight, and I'm gonna do it in a bit of a fast pattern for it to just sit in a bit. I've done this one already. No, and that should be it. I can double check these ones before stiff. They're tight, tight, tight. Now, I'm happy with that. Are you happy with that? Obviously, that's not the final end product because we're going to get a 12 inch and we're going to tighten up that. So I'm not going to use the gun no more, so I'll put that away. With the wheel fully dropped on the ground now, we're going to tighten it with a 12 inch. It's the only right way to go. And ChatGPT says it's 200 Newton meters, but I can normally do my transit around, well, my BM around 120, and the transit, I've done the rear wheel, the van. Come on, man. I hate when it does that. You've got to reverse back a bit when it comes off. And Yeah. Always, if you use one of these torque wrench, always reset them back to 0 state. Guess it don't matter if it's flat or not, because the gap that's there, it's ridiculous. So why is that not sitting in straight? Does that sit on that? So I think it does sit on the nut. That's how you put it in. That's how you put it in. So that's the new part number, and that's the original part number that was on there. If you can see that, boys. Everybody want to know? Is the fork still there? Let's fire it up and see what happened. Haven't reset nothing. You know what? It's coming. Let's put the ignition on. See what it says. Obviously, ignore the door thing together. So I think that's a decent view. Ignition on. Let's see what message pop up. Door open, okay. Hill assist. Pre-collision. So the usual bullshit. Let's start it and see what happens. Let me make you a bit smaller though, because at the moment you're just hanging out there at the moment. Alright, so I'm gonna start. The fault is still there, which I was hoping it went by itself. Yep, that step deploy, I did that. So yeah, let's scan it together and see what it says. When I drive this, it should really go. It wasn't clearing before, obviously, because of the thing. So let's go back. Should we exit and scan again, or is it too long? Quick erase, everything should go. Quick erase. It wouldn't have really went, but all the lights kind of gone off there. Is that it? Just one fault. Image module A. What is that? Read. Check brake system. Okay, something to do with the brake system. I hate these diagnostics. Sometimes they take so long. Invalid data received from brake system. I think that's because it's a new sensor. Once the wheels spin, I think that will go. So let me go back out. I'll leave it with that one fault. I'm going to reverse this out, and then hopefully, as I take it for a little move off the ramp, let's see if this final code clear. It clear. So all it needed was a little roll, not even 5 miles an hour, and you can clear everything. Okay, cool. Happy with that. And that's that.